Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is our Blockception FTB series, and I have been busy, although not well, okay. I have been busy, but in ways you are finally going to appreciate, or at least start to. So, to start off, I was incorrect last episode. If you remember, I thought it was ocean bees that gave ink sacs. It was actually stained bees, which came from ocean bees, which is probably where I got that from. But I super beed these guys. They've only been running for a little while, though, not very long at all, so they need to run for a lot longer. But, and when I say super bee here, I mean, I don't even have my evaluator on me, but they are essentially the same as the industrious. They will produce. I have my imperial bees going through the exact same process right now. And for the record, folks, that process takes a while, and it also takes a lot of power. So, it's a tedious process, and I have to refill the serums I use. It's involved. These guys are almost done, but I'm not going to wait for them, and I will just check on them later. So, you may notice I have... What happened there? Oh, I wonder if did they burn? Because I had it all laid out. This corner was laid out. I had the entire beebatory, except for that section right there, it must have caught on fire or something, is laid out. And I've been producing the Zicorium blocks. I don't have anywhere near enough, and that's just the orange ones. So I still need the black ones. That's gonna be a while. And I keep bouncing back and forth. I'm gonna use orange, but I keep bouncing between yellow and orange. I don't know. If you guys have a thought, I'm more than happy to entertain if you would rather see the beebatory be yellow and black or orange and black. Now, so what are we going to get up to? Since the beebatory is still in production mode, I'm still making all the resources needed for it. Well, oh crap, I forgot. That's why I started over there. I'm sorry, folks. I want to show you what I have spent, oh god, why, sort of time putting together, because we are finally going to start the spawning pits, and I know I've started them, but I mean really start getting them together, because it's just silly that I haven't already, because I am sitting on a tier 5 spider, wither skeleton, magma cube, angry zombie, slime, and skeleton, and that's in addition to my wither and my blaze, by the way. So it is time for the spawning pits to at least begin. I have not yet figured out if I'm going to leave my storage down there or if I'm going to move my storage elsewhere. That is... I have not come up with a happy answer yet. So, I don't know. But that's another day's effort, because for now, what I hope to get done is the entryway. We'll dump this here for now. You may notice all these shiny mossy cobblestone. That is going to be a lot of what gets done here, because first off, this is bad and I feel bad about it. So we are going to clean up that. Oh, I forgot something else too, didn't I? I did. Drat and bother. Oh well. I'll worry about it in a minute. So, first off, I think I'm gonna take this down one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And you may notice I did the only decent thing a human could do and actually went and got my pick enchanted. I need to set up an enchanting area too, but my thought was always to have that be part of my Thaumcraft area, which I also need to start soon. Now, I mean, I'm thinking Thaumcraft is going to be my next mod that I really start digging into, but if you folks have an opinion on that, I'd at least be willing to entertain it. I mean, Thaumcraft just looks awesomely cool, and it really matches in with what I'm doing with my area. But if there's a really, really cool pack that I should maybe detour to for a little while, let me know. I'm willing to see. I'll at least consider it. I can't promise I'll, you know, do it instead of Thaumcraft, but I will at least consider it. So we just have to get this down. And even my gassed area, which is going to be my gassed and blaze area, if I can get it working just right, is going to get a nice remodel. Because, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right. There is not going to be... Whoa. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that could have been... Well, it wouldn't have been terrible because... Yes, yes. No. I will not, in fact, come over there. Actually... Oh... I think I will go down one more. Yeah, I'll have to do it over here. There we go. Alrighty. Almost. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you guys something. I got something really interesting. I'll go show it to you in just a second. There we go. That's a little bit nicer, at least, I think. Before disaster strikes, I'm just gonna solve that problem for a second. I don't know if any of you have played Portal 2. But I added... I think you've seen that I have 4. But this one is interesting. You'll notice how it's not shooting me.
That's all I can say.
It's actually an Oracle turret. Which is part of the Portal 2 game. I won't spoiler it for you if you haven't played that game. You should, by the way, if you haven't. But yeah, I'm gonna rework. This area still works extremely well for gas. It doesn't work exceptionally well for blaze. I think the problem is it's too big. And it's also, let's be honest, ugly as sin. So this area is gonna get a little bit of work too. But I'm also going to just so much I'm going to do here. It's just silly. But for now, the stairs are definitely the first order of business. And I'll be happy when I'm not slamming my head into them every 2 seconds here. Alright. Now, unfortunately... I'm sorry, I have to run back. Actually, I should probably check on the stained bees. Or, not the stained bees, the imperial bees anyway. They might be done with the current serum. But I also need... cooked, like, just straight stone instead of cobblestone. Because I think I want to do stone brick stairs as the stairs. Unfortunately, you can't do... At least I don't think you can do, mossy stone brick stairs, which would be just awesome. But I don't think you can do those. Let's see here. Oh, wow, not done yet. Yeah, like I said, it takes forever. Alrighty, there we go. We have eaten. Gonna sleep real quick here. And if I recall correctly... Whoa, chunkier. No creeper, no creeper. Yep, okay. Nope. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I should do. Alrighty. Now, I thought about stone brick, and I'm still kind of throwing the idea around. If I try the mossy cobblestone and I don't like it, I'll get the moisteners set up and get them working on stone, you know, mossy stone brick. That's kind of one of those, I think I like the cobblestone, but I keep, you know, fluctuating back and forth. We'll see how it goes. But, well, here, we should check something too. Stair, straight, yeah, stair. Yeah, it does not seem like you can make mossy anything stairs, which is unfortunate, but not... I was pretty sure that was the case. 4. But you can make stone brick stairs. I was like, don't let me do something exceptionally stupid. I will... Yoink. Okay. And we will just make ourselves a whole stack because they are really nice. So it's not like I'm not going to use them somewhere else. There we go. Okay. Wow, that made a lot. I really should have been paying more attention. Oh well, not a big deal. So, let us see. Yoink. Yeah. Because, by the way, this is not going to stay one wide. It made a few more, but you'll notice I didn't freak out. And no, this whole, this entryway alone is going to probably take most of this episode just because I really want it to look very nice. Almost. I just want the stairs there so I don't have to jump up, back and forth, up and down, all that. Alrighty, so we are almost there.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. Okay. I'll deal with that in a second. Okay. So, yes. Okay, that just looks so much better. I think I'm going to do this... I'm going to do this smart. Do I have iron? Ah, I have... This will not last any length of time. So I'm going to just... Well, do I have... Okay, I was going to be... Like, don't tell me I do not have sticks. I will just slap myself silly. I will also slap myself silly for only grabbing one stick. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Yoink. Alrighty, let us get back to work here. Nice, nice, okay. Now we just have to clean this out. I think 3 wide is going to be a very nice height. But this whole thing is kind of going to be a bit of an experiment, I will be honest. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to end up in terms of height. I will, however, end up with spawns if I don't pay attention here. We'll put them on this side and flick it back and forth. That's about all I can do. So I guess the question is, how tall do I want? 1, 2, 3? I mean, at this height, I'm not constantly giving myself a concussion, so that's reasonably effective. You know, that's probably the answer, is I just need to do the roof first and figure out what height to leave it at so that I don't keep giving myself a concussion. Because that just gets very old very quickly. Alright. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Wow. Okay, I totally did not appreciate just how close to the surface I was there. I'm gonna go put that back before I forget. Wow. Okay, I knew I was close, but man, I did not realize I was that bad. Chunk. You know nothing. Get back through the door. Alright. Fortunately, it won't be quite so tight. But that is definitely my height limiter, isn't it? Okay. Oh, gravel. Of course there's gravel. There's always gravel. Fragging gravel. You know what? Why don't we just deal with said gravel? Yep, okay. Looks like I'm clear there. Oops. Oh well. Hopefully I won't run out, but I'm just not gonna freak out. I can make more mossy without too much heartache. So, and I've got a good chunk of it. It should, I am hoping against all hope that it will be enough. I'm not sure. Oh, and if you don't know how to make mossy cobblestone in FTB, I just use my moisteners. You should all be very familiar with those. Alright. You know what? I'll just use cobblestone as my filler here. What? Quit that. There we go. Alright. And this is one of those, you want to do it right, but it gets a little bit tedious, so bear with me. Because heaven knows I made all sorts of a mess of it before, didn't I? Wow. This is bad, and I almost vaguely feel bad. Alright, there we go. Yonk. Jonk. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Bother. There we go. Alright. And, oops. Yeah, totally not the right one there. Oh well. Okay. Oh, get out of there, you. Nobody asked you. There we go. I'm just gonna cheese it for as long as I can. And I'm still... Wait a minute, something went terribly wrong, I think. Yes, it did. Wow, how did I not notice that one? That's just terrible. At least I caught it fairly quickly. I was like, something's not right here. It's just laziness. That's all it is. Oh, for the love of... I hate when it does that. I wish I knew why it did it. If anybody out there knows, please let me know, because it is very, very irritating to me. I don't know why. It probably shouldn't be, but... torch goes clunk. There we are. Hello. How are you?
Is anyone there?
Okay. That at least gets us the ceiling. So now I know what my target is. Oh, that's a little much. Okay. You know, I also think I'm going to change things up a little bit. Now, do I change? Yeah. I just have to. If I'm gonna have a creepy spawning cave, I'm gonna make it go with style. Boom. Hey, get back here. Nobody said you could leave. Alright. And plunk. Nice. Very nice. I am pleased. Okay, let's put the trapdoor back on. Very nice. That looks sufficiently creepy. I'm pleased with that. So now we just do the... And I love having a jetpack because I don't want to freak out if I'm dig down. So now I just go and clean things up along here. Although this is going to be another stair. I gotta remember, I'm making this 3 wide. So this is actually... Oopsies. Yeah, okay. Look, I need Zicorium. Don't judge me. I've got a bee-batory to build. Yes, I swear... Quit judging me. I could silently hear you judging me from the internet. I swear I can. I will get that bee-batory done. I swear. It's just... It's a large build, and I'd rather be prepared and do it kind of... I don't want to say all at once, but kind of have it really ready to go before I go starting to dig in. Plus, I mean, I will be honest, I have not bred a new type of bee in you don't want to know how long between getting ready, yeah, like, trying to get the, all of these spawning soul shards. Oh, pain. Pain like you just don't want to know. Ah, stupid gravel. Stupid gravel. And that's the worry with where I built, is I just have to kind of hope that, yeah, that I don't get water, is kind of the... Ew. It's not usually a concern, but it happens often enough that I kind of have to be a little bit aware of it. It goes onto the irritating stack of things to watch out for. Nothing. Get back here. Since when do things bounce downstairs? That is just kind of weird. Alright, well, you know what? I will get this done, and I will be right back. Alrighty, we're almost done, but I found something interesting, and I figured in case I got something really cool, you guys would want to be here, because we're almost done. But I found one hive. Let's see what I got here. Looks like just a rocky drone, rocky princess, typical. But there was also... Da-da-da-da. That looked like a standard too. Yep. Rocky drone, rocky princess. So, just vanillas. But, you know what? If nothing else, princesses are actually valuable, even if you turn them into something else. Not to mention, rocky tends to lead to a lot of very cool stuff. So, I'll even grab these crystals. So, oh, and here I thought I was almost done. Ah, I was sort of almost done. I've gotten this whole... And this is not its final look, by the way. As usual, I tend to do the bulk and then go back and do a little bit of tinkering after. And my thoughts for tinkering was, I think I'm actually gonna make candles for this area and have little sconces. It'll be interesting if I can get it working. Candles, the nice thing is it'll use up some of my stuff. Oh, why am I digging that far? Oi. Okay. So, here we go. But that'll also let me use some of my bee stuff, and let's be honest, creepy candles works perfectly for the feel we're going for here, I would say. Hopefully they'll give enough light. That's just always the trick. So we just have to... I still hate that glitch. I don't know what it is, but I hate it so. Let's see here. Alright. No, no, no. Bah. Bah, I says. Stupid being so close to the surface. I'll fix that in a minute. Anyway. Alrighty. Do I... Yeah, no, that was definitely not what I needed to do, was it? Alright. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, cool. So we just get these all placed in here. Oops, wasted one. Oh well. I'm not in serious danger of running out at this point, so I'm not gonna freak. I almost decided I wanted to see if I was gonna make like a drill or something, but since I had this very nicely enchanted pick, I figured I'd go through it, get the worst of it out of the way with this. Because there are several tools that are very handy and that I could make, like a mining laser, although good luck controlling that thing for this. This is very... this is relatively fine level work for something as powerful as a mining laser, although it would be awesome to have one. Not gonna lie, that would be awesome. Not likely in the immediate future, because they're... Well, here, I'll show you. Oh, mining laser. They're doable, but they're relatively expensive. So I'm gonna probably hold off on it for now. Although it might be one of those ones I regret, because man, do I love my chainsaw. And yes, it was a pain having to do the upgraded power system for the advanced chainsaw, but it is fairly badass. It's one of those tools I just keep on me, because it is just that handy. It really is. If you're doing anything, like if you're making a building out of wood or anything, I cannot tell you. I mean, I don't... It's hard to tell. I don't know how... I don't show you folks a lot. Like, this is an unusual episode. I decided I'd keep you guys around for the building, just for something different. But a lot of times, I don't show you the actual build process, because I'm always worried you'll think it's tedious or it's not interesting. And if you don't, again, feedback, comments, I would hope by now you guys know I I don't always agree or do what you say in the comments, but I usually at least try to read them and get some ideas. So, if you'd like to see more of this, I can try to do more building on screen. If you'd rather not, I'll just do this every once in a while for a change of pace. And it's one of those, I'm like, I tend to do a lot of little fiddly stuff, and that I know is extremely tedious because, well, I'll do this entire thing, and I'm like, well, no, that's not quite right. I don't like that shade. Maybe I'll try another blue. And the madness just, it descends from there. I wish I was kidding. Yeah. It is the curse of those who build, I swear. It's just like, well, that's not quite right. Redo the whole thing. It's like, yeah. That's a healthy attitude, let me tell you. And underground builds like this one are also, they tend to be, because there's a lot of excavation, they can actually tend towards, and I would bet you dollars to donuts, this one is gonna give way to water. How did I know? Do I have? I do not, which means it's gonna have to do gravel. Or not gravel, but, cobblestone. Unfortunate, but nothing for it, I'm sad to say. And that is, yes, I love my location. This build in particular has some challenges, like I was saying, especially being under the ocean. So, it gets interesting. It gets interesting real quick sometimes, I can tell you that. Man, I'm gonna have to deal with the lighting. I have no idea how much light candles give off, so that's gonna be interesting. And I might do the candle part, like I might get ready for it, but I will at least show you guys how to make candles. It's not complicated, but I wonder, can you make? Can you can make? Oh, I bet you these are Thaumcraft ones. I was just thinking like a standard candle. Huh. You can actually make tallow candles. Okay, folks, that's it. There is just too much awesome stuff in Thaumcraft. We are officially going to get started. I have been advised, and from what I know, it's very good advice to make sure I go at least a little bit away from my area when I'm starting Thaumcraft, because otherwise you can just do terrible things to your area. I don't think I have to go terribly far. I might actually go where the sheep were. I'm hoping that's far enough away. I don't know if you guys remember how I made a little sheep pen. But I might just rework that whole area into my Thaumcraft temporary area until I feel I'm competent enough that I won't destroy my home environment, which is very important to me because I do like my area. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes certain things, like, because of, for example, like this right here, building this house was, believe it or not, a little bit challenging because of, like, the whole peninsula little effect. And I was like, okay, I want to keep that because that's cool, but how do I make an interesting house out of it? It doesn't seem it sometimes, but I'm not always the quickest. It takes me a little while to figure out exactly how I want something to look and work, and it can go terribly, terribly wrong, by the way, and I mean that sincerely. It can go terribly, terribly wrong. Yes, I hear you over there. So you know what? We are almost there. I might just call it instead of making you guys... We'll give it just another second, because I'd like for you guys to see it, and if you have any feedback on the lighting system. I'm thinking candles, but if you have something that might be sufficiently creepy, let me know. I'm taking feedback on this one. Because this is another one that it's not quite a pure vanity build, but I'd like this one to get interesting. And I'm actually thinking, I'm not sure yet, I might dip a toe into computercraft just to see, because I have a couple of ideas for the spawning caves. I haven't fully decided yet if I'm going to. And, you know what? I'm gonna put that one kind of up to a vote. I mean, if I went into computer craft, would that kind of spoil the whole evil dungeon vibe here? Or would that just be... make it even more evil seeming? And why do I keep wasting mossy cobblestone? Son of a... So if I'm not gonna waste it, I'll just put it in the wrong spot. Sure, why not? LA. Must finish build. There we go. So that's the trick. Just put it there and then go from there. Otherwise, it'll automatically... Alright. Almost have it. Stay on target. Stay on target. And I will say, something that was very lucky here, and the reason I have a tier 5 slime spawner is because I'm actually on a slime block here. I've had slimes spawn here. So I'm going to have to address that too, actually.
Searching.
Most likely I'll just do that via, you know, half slabs. That tends to be an easy way to deal with something like that. But in terms of the decor and the layout down here, that's also another thing I'm gonna have to work on. This episode, I just wanted to get these stairs into a non-suck terrible I feel bad about myself sort of state. And I would say... I'm just about there. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this. This is one of those interesting ones. I mean, I don't know. I could maybe turn this whole area. This was my copper strip area. Like, I would send the turtle down, and I've even got stuff in here. But this was a copper area. But maybe I'll turn this into a storage area? I don't know yet. Because I do need to figure out my storage solution, but I'm fairly happy with this. This looks sufficiently creepy. I'll figure out the lighting. Like, I'm figuring little sconces in the walls every so many spaces. And I'm thinking candle, but if you have something that would be exceptionally, you know, getting in the vibe, let me know. But for now, we now have real stairs going up and down here, and we're not giving ourselves a concussion. Isn't that amazing? So, I will call it here. Thank you for watching. This is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.